Hi guys. Um so today is January the I don't even know. 18th? 18th, I think. I think it might be the 18th. Um the 21st is Sunday and it is Tuesday. So it might actually be the 17th. It might be the 18th tomorrow. Um sorry. Today is the 16th. The 16th? Yeah, I think it's the 16th. That's when my appointment was. Um, so it did not go well. Um, um, I told the lady everything. She said that vaginismus should not have affected um, any of the stuff. Um, it only kind of affects if you're trying naturally, and obviously couldn't. Um, she definitely said I've been put through the ringer, and like when I told her that I had done like the saline infusion and the endometrius scratch and stuff, she was like, wow, you've actually done like pretty much everything. And I was like, yeah. And I told her what my AMH levels was in 2020 and stuff like that, and like how many eggs I made and all of that stuff. And I told her about how like I wanted continuity of care, and I was thinking about doing IVF again with sperm donor, and she kind of stopped me there and said, with me being 43, they have a wait list of 2 years. Not with me being 43, but they have a sperm donor wait list of 2 years, and therefore, I would be 45. So chances are not good. And if I did do IVF, they would want me to do more like they want the average person who's like in their 30s to be able to make 20 eggs. So they want someone who's in their 40s to make 40 eggs to kind of have the same chance. So yeah, so she said to me, and not basically, she did say to me that I would actually be better off to do overseas, either overseas donor sperm, which I don't even know how to go about that or how easy it would be, or like look into egg and donor sperm, which then that would then have to go to an ethics committee, which is then obviously more money and another wait period. So, um, I my flatmate was home, so I didn't really get to sit in this moment for very long. I just knew that I didn't want to talk to anybody, so I kind of sent a general message out to some people that I told, and shut my phone off. That's what I do. It makes me feel anger and resentment towards Sam, which I don't like, because, I've mentioned before that he said, in our last bout of counseling in 2017, the one counseling session that we went to, that he felt, that he kind of wanted out of our marriage from the end of 2013, before we had moved to Rotorua in 2000. We moved to Rotorua December 30th, 2013. And he had wanted out then, but he didn't. And so that's kind of frustrating, because that's a difference of like literally 5 years, and 5 years could have changed my life. Could have got me more where I wanted to be healing wise. yeah, so that's really frustrating. I just, yeah, feeling a little hopeless. My mustard seed promise, like all of it's kind of dwindled, and I don't want to do that either. I mean, I know God can do amazing things. And right now I just need to concentrate on healing. Like I can't change anything. Um, I don't know what the future holds, so there's nothing I can do about it. And all I know is I need to keep going forward with healing. But I do feel like if I'm not going to have a child in this next year, that I'm really feeling the pull that I'm going to get out of early childhood. Um, and I have no idea what I'm going to do. And I have no idea what I'm being pulled to do. But the care, the protection, the education, and it's mostly the care and protection of these children. They're under 5. They're vulnerable. They need so much love and attention. It's 8 hours a day. And, I get great joy and love out of it. But it's hard. I have a little girl going off to school who I'm really, really close with. She goes off to school in June. And I look at her sometimes when she's talking to me with her emanation, and she's so beautiful, and she's so just, I can't even explain it. We have had a bond since she was 1 year old. In fact, I went home and her mom said, well, you can't not talk to her for 6 weeks, so we have to be able to contact you. And I honestly dreaded leaving her to go home, and I dread her going off to school. And as much as it's like such an exciting time for her, and I know that she's 100% ready for school, and I can see her anxious right now because some of her friends got to go, or she knows that her friends are going into the P Walker group, and she's just like, when am I going to go into the P Walker group? Like, she's just but yeah, this has happened once before, and I left this center when all my 1-year-olds had kind of gone off to school, and that's what's happening again. So it's just come full circle again, which is just interesting because both times this is, again, I've just hit 6 years. And last time I hit 3 months short of 7 years, something about 3 months short of stuff. That is significant for me, and I'm not sure why, because Sam and I split up 3 months short of 11 years. But yeah, so I wish I could explain it, and I wish this journey didn't feel so alone. But I don't feel that if I moved home or anything that I would have any answers, that it would be any easier. And adoption is not easy in New Zealand. People don't adopt in New Zealand. They funnel them out. They know where they're going to go to. Parents don't like to give their children up for adoption because then they lose money. They'd rather them just go into foster care because then they still get money. And I emotionally can't foster. I can't. I know my limits. I know my mental health limits, and that's definitely one of the ones I cannot do. Surrogacy, so expensive. Have to go through an ethic committee. It's like $30,000. And they can change their mind and decide that it's their baby if they wanted to. everything is so hard. And I don't even know if, like, because I'm a New Zealand citizen, whether or not I could do something in Australia. I don't know. But Australia is not that far from New Zealand. And so, like, I don't even know if it would be cheaper to do it there. I mean, I could look into it, but it's still New Zealand money getting transferred into Aussie money. Yeah, so I feel like I've been hit with weight. And it's hard because I'm about to go to a first birthday on Sunday to a little girl I absolutely adore. And my friends just had a brand new baby that I need to see. And obviously I need to go to work. Not tomorrow, but the next day. You know, this is a moment I don't stay in these moments. And I know I need to. I know that half the problem I don't heal is because I can't stay in these moments. I can't, I guess, dwell in it. I can't feel the emotions that I need to feel. The emotion, I'm telling you, is here. It is here, but it can't get to here, or it's limited to get to here, and it is crap. It's absolute crap. And I hate it. And it's literally only since the separation. And I know that it's why I have such a hard time healing. But I don't know what to do with it. You know, my boundaries just will not let me break it down. And I know that half of it is because I'm scared. I'm scared. And it's ridiculous because I was super broken for 6 weeks. But I still got up every morning and I made my bed and I had something to eat. And if I cried all day, it was okay. But I don't have that time. I don't have the luxury to be in a moment for 6 weeks and not work. That's not reality. That wasn't reality. And yeah, I just don't know. I literally don't know what to do. And I don't know why I can't put having a child to rest. Like, I would honestly give anything to have that not be a gaping hole in my life. To not have that be something that I feel would make my life complete and give me purpose. Because I am enough and I am complete without those things. I have, for 43 years, not had one. And I've still been enough and I've still been complete. And I'm still good enough. But it sucks to feel this way. So I'm just being honest and I'm letting you guys know this is how I feel. And this video is getting too long and it's probably boring all of you guys. So I'm going to end it here. I'm going to write in my journal and pretty much say exactly what I've just said on here. And crawl into bed, which I'm so thankful for. And I'm so thankful that that it was sunny today. And I'm thankful that the lady on the phone was really nice and didn't try to just take my money and say, let's do something that we can't. I just need a day or two to wallow.